Okay, just real quick, you'll notice that the wattage meter is at 92.8. I like to keep that about 95. Turn it up a little bit here. Right there, you never really want to go above that. If you leave this at like 95 watts, you'll get the maximum usage out of it. You won't have a fear of burning it up. I've seen a few guys try to push these over the limit, and then it just becomes a boat anchor after that. But anyway, turn it up, you know, a few watts at a time over, I'd say, a half-hour period until you get to 95 watts. You never ever want to hear a clang inside of the cryocooler. That means you are bottoming out the linear motor, and that will ruin it. So the wattage meter is plugged into the wall. The sensing safe start is plugged into the wattage meter. The variac is plugged into the safe start, and the cryocooler is plugged into here onto the variac. The reason for the sensing safe start is, let's say you're running your unit, you're in bed, your electricity goes out. An hour later your electricity comes back on, and this would want to ramp all the way up to 95 watts right away, which would destroy the unit. So what this does is, once the power goes out, it cuts the power until you're able to come shut the variac off, turn it all the way down, hit the reset button on it, then you can turn the variac back on and slowly ramp up again. You'll notice I have two cryogenic thermometers hooked to it. It says negative 279 Fahrenheit, negative 173 Celsius. The unit is already producing. These are not terribly accurate thermometers. Normally I have one at the bottom of the dewar, and I have the other one attached to the cold finger, but the one on the cold finger appears to have fallen off. So that's really about negative 326 or whatever nitrogen liquefies at. Basically, startup is to make sure you have this fan plugged in. There's a 24-volt adapter right here that runs that fan. Once you can feel air coming out of here, that means that air is pushing up through here, cooling off, getting dissipating the heat. And then you'll make sure your cryocooler or your variac is on 0. Hit the power button, and then slowly ramp up over that half-hour period. There's some guys that like to hook their system to a computer with the main board that comes with these units. I have not mastered that yet, but if you like, I can send you the board. Let me know if you want it. It takes a little doing to get it out of that case, but I can get it out for you if you're interested in doing that. Other than that, that board's really pretty much useless. So yeah, the biggest thing, just make sure that you don't go over this level unless you're going to take the chance and cut these fins off with a Dremel or whatever, because they don't come off. If you cut those off, I've seen a couple different guys use a water jacket, put a water jacket where the fins would be so they can run at a little higher wattage, which again doesn't really do that much for the system. It's not going to get it any colder. Not really worth burning up your unit for. If you have any questions, I'm always around. Just email me at derekw71@yahoo.com. But that's what it should sound like. That's what it should look like. And yeah, I have to package this up in the morning, so I'm just going to show you. I'm going to go ahead and ramp this thing down. Until I get to 0 here. Once there's no more hum, you can go ahead and kill the switch. I'm going to unplug the fan, so that cooling fan's off. I don't know if we got anything yet. Probably got a little bit, I would think. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'll try to. There's your liquid nitrogen. Liquid air, so I should say. Ooh, got it on my foot. Yeah. Let me know if you have any more questions. This is where I normally attach. I'll usually take just a, I'll put this right on the bottom. If you can see that, I'll put this right on the bottom, curl it up, and put a zip tie on there real loose, and that keeps really good track of the cold. Take care.